I just want to mention a couple more, like the fanboy, heart attack-inducing Battlefront games. Holy fuck. Just full-on warfare on a ginormous scale, not to mention multiplayer. Again, we'll stick to Hoth. You can be different classes such as snowtroopers, heavy infantry, Bothan spies, even the dark troopers that Kyle Katarn fought in Dark Forces. Wait a second, now that I think about it, those Dark Forces sound effects sounded kind of familiar. Shadows of the Empire, you cheap bastards. Back to Battlefront. Now you can actually pilot and command every vehicle on the battlefield. Snowspeeders, Tauntauns, AT-STs, even the fucking AT-ATs. Holy mother. Die, you rebel scum! Besides capturing command points, in Battlefront 2 there's even more modes, like Capture the Flag, or one where it gives you the option to be a Wampa and you can fucking overrun Echo Base. And of course you can dominate the battlefield as Darth Vader. Enough said. In the Jedi Academy game, your character ventures to Hoth many years later, where you can see the old wreckage from the Rebels' defeat and visit the long-abandoned Echo Base. That game also had some fun multiplayer of its own. Yep, featuring maps taking place on Hoth. The game still to this day has an active online community. Not surprising because the lightsaber combat and force powers are so entertaining to use while in battle. So there's a few examples of ways you could be a part of one of the franchise's most iconic battles from a competitive multiplayer standpoint. You know, speaking of competitiveness, I kinda always thought that map Meltdown from Halo 4 with its snowy, icy terrain and weather made me think of Hoth, with everybody running around shooting at each other and the giant robot mech thing, the Mantis that you can pilot. It kinda looks like Hoth to me. Take a gander, shall we? No, you don't think so? Alright, let me just overlay some snow effects in and dub over some Star Wars music. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. Monkeys in the back! Roll the tape! No? Still not having it? Sorry, you know me, I just had to sneak in a Halo reference. Okay, just one more, I promise. The Force Unleashed. Like Shadows of the Empire, this game follows its own plot, taking place in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. And it is fucking awesome. You play as Starkiller, Darth Vader's secret apprentice, but I won't get too into the story, I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't played it yet. Plus, I could do an entire episode on just this game alone. Well, and its sequel too. Anyway, I want to bring up this game because it has a bonus mission in an alternate reality where the apprentice kills Vader and takes his place as the Emperor's right hand. And where's this bonus mission? You guessed it, the Battle of Hoth. Look at this. Look at this! Thank God I was eased into this evolution of Star Wars games into my debatable adulthood. Forget those erections and pants jizzing and shitting moments I told you about before. Back then, if I was immediately introduced to this, my penis would blast off from my body into space while suffering a massive heart attack and then exploding. Or something like that. Oh my God. He just took out a snowspeeder with his lightsaber while riding an AT-AT into battle. My simple brain can't repel epicness of this magnitude, so I better stop. So, a quick recap. What have we learned, kids? A father searching for his son on a remote ice planet inhabited by terrifying and nonsensical wildlife where a group of rebels had a secret base discovered by a pervert robot which led to an invasion causing the good guys to suffer a major defeat. So there was a massive evacuation which was somewhat successful thanks to a few heroes who stayed till the last minute so transports could get away. All was said and done many years later, this guy helped rebuild the Jedi Academy with Luke, in which one of their Padawans went to the previously mentioned ice planet on a mission also being ransacked by a bunch of of crazy bastards who were playing war games, and no, I'm not talking about these war games, but also in a different reality, this guy led the invasion and not this guy. Whew! All that splintered out because of one scene in a movie. Now don't ask me to do long division. What are you, fucking crazy? I can't remember that shit. Well, I think that's enough for today. Once I get started on Star Wars, like I said, I could go on forever. I wonder if it's still snowing outside, actually. That's weird. It's almost like the seasons changed overnight. Well, that's New England weather for you. Anyway, happy Star Wars Day, guys. May the Force and the Fourth be with you. Should probably put some clothes on.